Welcome Street Rats to Night City. I'm the one and only Moxie 11, bringing you slightly biased news footage from the fourth wall. When we last saw the group from Shady Acres, they were heading to Rex's place after learning the apartment complex had gotten turned into a crater to try and get me some medical help. Rex can be found at the Hovel, a bar that shares a building with a cube hotel located within a tight-knit neighbourhood known as the Nook. Inside the hovel, a solo named Cass is meeting his ex-girlfriend Cami G, as she says she's getting some work from Rex and wants his help with protection on the job. Cass agrees, apparently having just lost his place and is looking to restart his life. Cami is about to tell him something important when Angus enters carrying me over his shoulder with a quiet Wraith in tow. Rex brings Angus and I to a room on the second floor of the hotel, talking about what happened where he's informed of the destruction of Shady Acres. Wraith says he has a few calls to make and heads outside. Once Rex has set up something with Pons, a nearby Ripper, I'm brought across the street to him, Pons getting me directly into surgery, while Rex and Angus chat about medical expenses. Rex loans Angus 1,000 eddies with 25% interest, as well as offering him 2 cube rooms to rent. The surgery and recovery time is going to take almost a week, so Angus does some work as a bouncer, now going as the Scotsman instead of his name. A few days into my recovery, I get some new clothing, though my jacket is still in a new Claymore chic style, before I start to do some research about the explosion. I find and record news footage from Jade Johnson of Newsat, who claims it was due to gang-related war. But I can tell a part of her coverage has been written and rehearsed. Learning all I can from the news, I had to talk to Angus and get little information from him, noting how he chooses to ignore certain questions, as well as refusing to give me everything I believe he owes me. Once I'm fully recovered, minus my hand, I head to the bar looking to start making some money so I can cover the rest of the cost of my new limb and purchase what was lost at the apartment. And as there I meet Cami G and Cass for the first time, and after a few warnings from Frank and joining Angus, we sit in a booth and talk shop. I want to go back to the site, look for items that may still be there if we can get to them, as well as take some recordings and footage of the crater. Cami and Cass agree to join so long as they can keep anything we find that does not belong to us. We head out during the day to do some recon, entering an abandoned tenement close by, where Cami hooks herself into an access point. I make my way to a window that overlooks where Shady Acres once stood, and from my vantage I can see a parking lot enclosed with a chain-link fence, housing construction machinery, a Graph 3 drone, and a tent with computer and chair where the operation of the machinery happens. I can also see 2 guards with assault rifles doing perimeter walk around the fence. I take some time to record video of the site as well as snap a few pics on my agent before adding the toy car the Andersons left me into the shots. In the room across the hall, Cami G gets into the security feed, sending it to our phones, which Angus records. Recon complete, we make our way out, and Cass and Cami do a walk by to check the security, noting a 3rd guard and the company they work for, Smart Boy Security. Once we are a few blocks away, we talk about our next plan. Since I notice there are still many areas that they haven't yet cleared out, hopefully we can find something worth scavenging when we return to the site during the evening. To watch the story unfold live, tune into Saves vs Death every Saturday at 8:30 PM Eastern at twitch.tv/Saves vs Death. If you can't watch live, be sure to subscribe to the Saves vs Death channel on YouTube so you can watch as soon as the recording is released. Or you can always download it as a podcast. Stay safe, Cyberpunks. This has been your Night City recap with Moxie 11.